The day Terry Herbert discovers a 1,400-year-old treasure begins like any other detecting day. He drives to the site, unpacks the detector and tools, and recites his lucky mantra.
Well, I usually say, spirits of yesteryears take me where the coins appear. But on this occasion, for why I did say it, I actually don't know. I said, spirits of yesteryears take me where the gold appears. And what it looks like is somebody was actually listening to me, because within about 30 minutes, I came across an object. It didn't look gold, it more piece of brass more than anything else. It was only it had a pin on it, and when I got my magnifying glass out to have a look at the pin, I could actually see that the pin had been filed. There was all file marks all on it. This is when I started to think myself, this ain't brass, might be a possibility of a piece of gold. Then I carried on, and within another quarter of an hour, I came across a pommel off a sword. And that's when things got really exciting. Then I decided to sit down and think over it. Then I started again, and what I was seeing on the screen, I couldn't believe it. It was like if my machine couldn't cope with the signals. So I started digging them, and I was being rewarded by other pieces of gold. By this time, I was starting to wonder how much there is here. Some of the holes I dug, I was getting between 3 and 4 pieces out. I mean, a lot of the items was just broken up pieces of gold, and that was twisted, and that was unrecognisable, actually. What stands out the most is definitely the cross. It had been twisted all up, folded up, actually, and the cross had actually got stones set in settings. Few of the stones was missing, but all the items had been placed inside the cross, then folded round the settings, so it kept them in place.
As Terry strikes the gold that is about to change their lives forever, it's business as usual for Farmer Fred.
And he came in the yard and, sit down, he said. And what's the matter now? And he said, sit down. I found a Saxon ore. And I think my actual word, don't be so silly.
And out my pockets, I actually gave him some gold pieces to look at, which he looked at, and in dismay, I didn't think, he probably thought I was pulling his leg. Over the coming days, I just couldn't stop the objects coming out of the ground. I mean, it was frightening in the end.
Terry is exhausted.
I was having weird dreams, and all I could see, as soon as I shut my eyes, was pieces of gold with garnets in.